The little princess who didn't want to share. Once upon a time, in a sparkling pink and gold castle, nestled between cotton candy clouds and blueberry mountains, there lived a little princess named Bella. Princess Bella had shiny shoes, glittering tiaras, and shelves full of the softest stuffed animals. But there was one thing she loved most in the whole wide world: her rainbow jelly beans. These jelly beans weren't ordinary jelly beans. Each color had a special power. The red ones made her giggle. The blue ones made her sing like a bird. The yellow ones made her feel like bouncing on clouds. And the green ones gave her extra loud royal burps, which she thought were hilarious. Bella kept her jelly beans in a shiny heart-shaped jar, right on the royal windowsill, where the sunlight made them glow like treasure. There was just one teeny tiny problem. Princess Bella didn't like to share them. Not even one. One sunny afternoon, Bella was hosting a royal playdate. Her best friends, Prince Oliver, Lady Lulu the talking cat, and Sir Fluffy Paws the royal bunny came to play in the palace garden. They built sandcastles, played fairy tag, and dressed up in silly hats. When it was time for snack, Bella ran up to her room, tiptoed to the jar, and scooped out a big handful of jelly beans. She skipped back down the spiral stairs with a sparkle in her eyes, ready to eat them all herself. But as soon as her friends saw the colorful candy, they stopped and stared.
Ooh, rainbow jelly beans. Can we try just one?
Said Oliver.
I've never had singing candy before,
Purred Lady Lulu.
Pretty please with bunny hops on top?
Begged Sir Fluffy Paws. Bella clutched the jelly beans close to her chest.
No, these are mine. Only mine. I don't like sharing,
She said firmly, shaking her head. Her friends blinked.
But we always share with you,
Whispered Oliver. Bella turned away and popped a red jelly bean into her mouth. It fizzed and tickled her tongue. She giggled. But nobody else was laughing. That night, Bella snuggled in bed under her starry blanket, surrounded by her toys. She had her jelly bean jar beside her, of course. But something felt funny. Not a giggly funny, a quiet funny. She thought about her friends' faces, their wide eyes, their hopeful smiles. She thought about how they shared their toys, their stories, even their cookies, and how she hadn't shared anything back. She hugged her jelly bean jar tighter.
Maybe tomorrow,
She whispered. The next morning, Bella skipped down to the garden with a bright idea.
I'll play a trick on them. I'll make them work for their jelly beans.
She giggled. So she set up a treasure hunt with scrolls, sparkly clues, and a riddle that led all over the castle. Her friends arrived and squealed with excitement.
Is this for us?
Will there be jelly beans at the end?
Asked Sir Fluffy Paws, twitching his nose. Bella smiled mysteriously.
Maybe.
The hunt began. They searched under the giggling fountain, inside the giggle bushes, behind the tickle statue, and even in the royal bathroom, where Lady Lulu found a scroll floating in a bubble bath. Finally, the last clue led them to Bella's playroom, where the jelly bean jar sat in the middle of a sparkly rug. Bella held it up.
You found it, but
She paused.
you can only have some if you can answer this final riddle. What is the one thing that grows bigger the more you give it away?
The friends looked at each other.
Smiles?
Hugs?
Love?
Bella's eyes widened. That wasn't the answer she had in mind. She was going to say, a jelly bean belly. But suddenly, their answers made her feel warm inside. Her heart thumped gently like a bedtime drum. She looked at her jar. She looked at her friends. Then slowly, she opened the lid.
You can each pick two, any color.
She said quietly. Oliver picked blue and yellow. Lady Lulu picked red and green. Sir Fluffy Paws picked two green ones and giggled at the thought of royal bunny burps. Bella took one purple jelly bean and put the lid back on.
The rest are for tomorrow.
They sat on the rug together, laughing and tasting the magic.
Sharing makes everything sweeter,
said Lady Lulu with a purr.
Even burps.
Added Fluffy Paws, letting out a huge one that made everyone fall over laughing. From that day on, Princess Bella still loved her jelly beans, but she loved sharing even more. Because she learned something royal and true. When you share, the joy doesn't get smaller. It grows and fills the room like a warm jelly bean hug. And sometimes, a single jelly bean shared with a friend tastes sweeter than a whole jar all to yourself.